called Connie because I finally got I was planning on December to get my hip replacement, and it's gotten so bad every time I go and they do the new x-ray. I'm now forbidden to walk. I'm not even supposed to walk because now it's over top. So he doesn't know I'm here, my doctor. So I'm going in on the 14th, so I called her. I was like, I wanted to at least get you in because I don't know, what's gonna happen by the end of September. And from the end of September on, I'm booked. So I thought, the only chance I had, Connie was like, last week or this week, and thanks so much.
Good.
I appreciate it. Anyway, I'm Mo with Norwegian. I'm senior business manager, been here forever. This guy's scary. He's looking at us like he wants something to eat.
He's the carnival rep.
Huh? He's the carnival rep. Yeah, that's so funny. Who is your carnival rep? Is that Drew?
Yeah.
No, is it true?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love him. He always comes in his captain's outfit, right? I love him. I'm sorry, I am in flip-flops today. I'm standing and walking, that's a good
So
thing.
are we.
But they're sparkling.
They are sparkly flip-flops. It's hot in here. Okay, I'm just gonna run through freestyle cruising. I know that I probably don't even need to go on with freestyle with you guys. Does anybody not know about Norwegian? Anybody new to Norwegian? Okay, good, I'm just gonna skim through it. We really are the only true freestyle cruise line. Our ships were built for it. If we have 29 different restaurants, then we have 29 different chefs. Not everything is cooked in one galley and taken up an elevator. If there's the Mexican restaurant, there's the Mexican chefs in his own galley. Same with the steakhouses and all of that. So really our ships are built for freestyle. It is a resort casual, and we want your clients to have their vacation and you to have your vacation the way that you want. You don't want to be told, you work all day, or some of you are retired probably, but if you do things all day long, you don't want to be told what to do on your vacation. You want to do what you want, where you want, with whomever you want. So that, really gives you the, an idea of what freestyle is. This is our fleet. So it's pretty hard to miss us when you're in port or when your clients are in port, because we're the ones that have the beautiful scenery, the beautiful artwork across the hull. And this is, I'm sure you've seen the new Norwegian Bliss. That up there doesn't have but you can see it very good here, but I'm sure you've seen the artwork, and that artwork is done by Whalen. There she is. We're so excited. I'm so excited. You guys should be, we have never had a ship on the West Coast like this. It's always East Coast like everybody else's, right? Everybody has all the big mugs and all the ones that make the all of us that make our commercials and all of the stuff, they're all back there. Well, we're bringing her here. So we are so excited. And I can tell you last month, this is July, I haven't gotten the numbers yet, or August, what is this? July, haven't gotten just last month, my territory sold 6,251 cabins, and she doesn't come out until May of 2018. Group space is almost sold out. I mean, it is. So if you are not on the Norwegian bandwagon, your clients are going somewhere else to go to Alaska and Mexico with us because they're here. It's on the West Coast. So there is space, but it's moving. This is our itinerary is Seattle. I'm sure everybody read your trades and see what we did, the $1 billion or whatever we did with Pier 66 in Seattle, right? That's going to be her home. So obviously we spent a lot of money to upgrade the pier. Seattle, we had a huge groundbreaking or grand opening about 3 weeks ago. It was fabulous. So that's where she's going to be, perfectly, perfect place, right across the street from the Marriott and everything. The bell tower is perfect. So that's where she'll be hanging out. What is that? Blank screen. Blank screen. I want to make it this. Then we have 4 sailings with the Bliss for the Mexican Riviera. The first sailing will be an 8-day, and that's where we'll add the Ensenada. Otherwise, there's 3 sailings, does the normal Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan, and Cabo. But the first sailing is an 8-night. Now I can tell you that is now blue. If you know Norwegian, you know we color code our ships. This is not until October of next year, and it's blue. So when I talk to you tonight about groups, and you think you're gonna, well, I'm telling you, if you're not putting your clients on them, they're gonna go somewhere else, and your clients are gonna book with somebody that's booking Norwegian because of the ship. And all of the stuff that started, you can imagine what kind of West Coast stuff is gonna happen, whether it's television, radios, every kind of ad you can think about calling your agent. Thank you so much. Who's gonna fight for it? I'll take it. Do you sell Norwegian? then I'm gonna let you have one. Do you want one?
Yes.
Where's your plate? Oh, are you getting this on film? See, you guys, what you get for not getting here? Sweets. Are you gonna sell Norwegian? Are you selling Norwegian? I like to bribe you. And we know you are, or I'm not gonna beat you. And you are.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, yeah.
You like sweets? And we know you do. No, no. You don't want any sweet? He's getting stem cell and he's gonna have one. And we know you, no, you're so good. No, this is all for me. I know you wanted one, because that's why you went over there.
Thank you, ma'am.
How
Awesome.
about you, sir?
No, yes, you do.
She's gonna eat it.
Someone will eat it.
I got one.
I guess you
Oh,
do.
you like that. How about you, baby? Yeah, okay, I'll sell them. You can have one.
No, thank you.
No, there's extras. So now, it doesn't even matter if you sold Norwegian, right? There's plenty now. I know some crap there was. Anyway, so this is, it's, like I said, there's one sailing that does the 8-day and the other 3 are, the normal, Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan, and Cabo.
And those are in the fall, after all that stuff?
2018.
Okay. Cool.
And then she's gonna make her home. So she makes her home in the summer at the new pier. If you've gone to 66, you'll see what's happening there. She will make her home in the summer in Seattle, come through, do those Mexican Rivieras, go across, which is already sold out, and then do the Eastern Caribbean in the winter. So she'll be hanging out there. We do have a 5-day coastal, very popular. Sold out. It's not, yeah, well, I'm fighting about that. Oh, this doesn't go to Miami. I'm fighting on that right now because I know who has the space, and I want it back. So stay tuned for that.
Are we gonna be able to see her in San Francisco?
Oh, I don't know. We're going to talk about that.
Okay.
Not coming to San Francisco.
If that's a dish.
No. Not coming to San Francisco for inaugural. What are you talking about, San Francisco? What am I
It says
missing?
Victoria, San Francisco.
Oh my gosh, you scared me. I go, where do you wait? I know where the ship is going. You mean she's stopping there? No, she's not going to be in San Francisco. I gotcha. I don't know.
No.
Because we've stopped the turnaround. The turnaround days. It's pretty tough there. Those of you who go to San Francisco to see the ships, the 2 cruise lines that come there, how hard is it? It is. And it is. And who takes the blunt of it?
Cruise line.
Exactly. You guys call us, because I've done ship tours there. If you notice, you don't get any ship tours invitations from me anymore. Because it's always Norwegian's fault, or Princess's fault. They're the ones that are always getting beat up in the paper. It is not their fault. It is not our fault. It's not Princess, and I'm not there anymore. So it's not Princess, it's not Celebrity's fault, it's not Seabourn's. It's not their fault. The Port Authority owns us until we take out our plug, which is $1 million to plug in. When our plug comes out, we have control. As long as we are plugged in, Port Authority has control. They either hold you up for ship tours. No, we haven't cleared the ship yet. When they know all these people are standing out in the burning heat around the block. So I don't know yet. I just don't know. Because it's kind of scary to bring a new vessel out and to see what it is, and then there'll be reviews that Norwegian, because the smart travel agent knows, they understand it. It's the ones that, come for the food. Okay, so yeah. So anyway, that's her. And this coming across, there's some space, but not a bunch. So take a look. A lot of people love to do those and put it in their bucket list and in their trophy case that they've come across with the new ship. So you might want to take a look there. I've given you the brochure. You've got all the information there.
Imagine awe. Imagine exhilaration. Imagine relaxation. Imagine bliss. Introducing Norwegian Bliss, the newest ship to ever cruise the last frontier and the only ship to be custom built for the spectacular vistas of Alaska and the
Built
Caribbean.
for Alaska.
Imagine sheer
Look at that.
amazement from our revolutionary observation lounge, offering the most expansive views at sea.
No more standing up there like
Romantic
sardines
retreat,
to see it caving.
Norwegian Bliss offers a wide variety of accommodations. Imagine fantastic vistas from your private balcony, or blazing new trails on your own. Imagine chilling with your wild ones, or melting with a loved one. Imagine tranquility at the top of the ship, and beauty every which way you turn. Imagine luxury and exclusivity at sea. Imagine bliss. Enchanting experiences await you on the newest and coolest ship to ever cruise Alaska and the Caribbean, Norwegian Bliss. Book now to feel it first in 2018.
Has anybody been on the Escape? The Norwegian Escape, have you put your clients on there yet? No? Oh, missing out on that. I'm just gonna run through this. I don't wanna spend a lot of time because it's in the book and most of you know Norwegian anyway, but I'm gonna talk a little bit about the Blisses, their categories, which is exactly like, it's pretty much the sister ship to the Escape, but you guys all know when we bring out a sister, we always add something cooler, right? Like what's in Alaska now, we have the Pearl and the Jewel, right? And everybody's like, well, they're sister ships. Yes, Jewel came out first. So what could we add cooler? We added a bowling alley, right? So we had the Norwegian Getaway, we had the Breakaway, and now you have the Escape. Everything has something new, so we have things hidden for you that aren't out of the safe, so.
You can't say.
What does Rachel always say? Rachel Meadow, watch this space. Watch this space, so you can see what, we'll be making announcements pretty quick about what's coming out. But this should just gives you an idea of the categories that we have on board there. The mini suites. Here's the balcony I love the colors. I think we did an exceptional job. I thought we did a fabulous job on the Escape, but I think I can't wait to see this. The color realms are beautiful. It really is. So I like to do I'm glad that we have the aerial shots as well. That gives you the idea of the inside cabins. So much space for storage space is crazy on these things that lift. There's so much inside space. Studio staterooms sell out very quickly. You guys know that. Our ships sell from the top down. We do have a clientele for the interior, we do. But you start with us because of the exclusivity of the suites. We really do sell from the top down. And these sell just as fast as our suites. These are solo cabins. They're 100 square feet. You think, oh my gosh, 100 square feet. Well, I don't have to stay in them on my personal vacation. I pay like a car payment every year. I just came out of the Haven, cost me $70,000. I pay every month like I have car payment because I'm already booked in the Bliss. I came off of the Escape in the Haven. I get off, I just keep sending like I'm like in a car payment so that I can. But when I have to go for work, which is a lot, this is where we travel in, is the solo cabins. There's so much space for a single person. You can't fill all the closet space, the drawers and all of that. It's wonderful. And it has a private lounge. It's private key card access, so they're paying like $8.99 to travel alone, or not to have a roommate, to have their own. And it's private key card access. Nobody else can get in there. And there's their own solo lounge and music and a bar and television. Everything's all private for these solos. So it's pretty cool. It really is. So if you see solo cabins at $8.99, it's $8.99 once. It's not double occupancy. So it's really wonderful, especially for people that, you have two girlfriends that are traveling together and they don't want to stay in the same room, but they want to be next to. There we go. Right? Yes, ma'am.
Are the picture there on the wall, is that a virtual
Yes.
picture of what's really going on outside?
No, that's not how. No, the solo cabins are on the interior of the ship.
Right.
It's their own complex inside. Yeah,
She means is it a live stream of outside, or is it just a picture?
Well, we haven't announced that yet, but that's a picture. It could be in the safe. Wouldn't that be awesome if that's what it was?
Just an
It very well
observation.
could. It's a good observation. I wish I had something I didn't already give you out. I'd give you a prize. You want a sweet? How about a sweet? She took her husband's sweet. How about it? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try this sweet.
Right here.
There we go. That's great.
You're gonna give her a sweet.
A sweet.
Sweet?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sweet. That's good. Yeah. No, that's pretty cool. That'd be awesome if that's what they did. Wonder if that's a sign. Oh, God.
Looks like it.
Caught that. Very good. This thing here. Wait, where's my. I know there's a pointer. Oh, no.
Did it die?
No,
There it is.
hey.
Where do you put the point? You know, there's a red line. I'm scared to do it. There. There you go. See that little thing right there? That really is a window. You lift it up and you can see out into your lounge.
Oh, cool.
So you can see, you know, who's out there or if what's happening or if somebody's out there with a, you know.
Check it out, see if there's anybody you wanna meet.
Exactly, exactly. It's pretty neat, right? So there it is it's really so much space. I mean, I'm in them all, I have to stay in them all the time when I have to go on the ship.
Toilet
Uh,
and shower are separate?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like a 10 by 10.
Mhm. Yep. The Haven by Norwegian. As you can see, we do have the largest suites and villas in the water. We have suites that are 5,750 square feet. That's like 3 sizes of a home,
Yeah.
right? They really are. Everything is private key card access. You have a butler service. You have concierge. They make up all of your dining, you know, wherever you want to go. They make sure you have dining places that you want to eat if you have to wait in line for that stuff. You have private seating at the shows. You don't have to worry. I mean, there's a certain section that's roped off for the show. Oh my gosh, the new one on the Escape. And I'm a Broadway baby. I love it. I was born, you know, back east. I lived on my first Broadway show my mother took me to was Hair. I was 12. Can you imagine the Catholic school going to Catholic Grove to see Hair? But it was the best thing I ever saw. It hooks you, right? So I just love Broadway shows. Well, we have this show that's going to make it. I'm telling you, it's the Brat Pack. It is unbelievable, and so make sure you tell your clients to get to that show. It's the best show ever, no kids allowed. I mean, I have never seen a show like that. Now, I really do like Rock of Ages. I thought we did a wonderful job with that on board, but this is crazy. And the suite guests have a section right there in the front, right? It's perfect. Yeah, perfect. So anyway, these gives your owner suites. Just shows you the differences in the size of them, what they look like. It's totally worth what you pay. So make sure, don't think you don't have clients for them, you do. Especially when you have families that want to travel together. They buy 4 outside cabins or 3 balconies. Pencil it out and see what it really costs to do it, because it's really amazing. These are the courtyards. This is where you walk out. You have all your rooms are on the outside, and then right in the center of your complex is the private pool and the workout area and the restaurant and all of that. So that's all there. So you step right out of your room and it's all there. Little in-laws quarters. Spa suite. There, people love it. See, there's a spa right there inside the room.
Wow.
Yeah. Huh. It's like, oh, we did it again. No, wait, did I do this again? Oh. We just now start entertainment. I know you feel like you just saw this, didn't you? It's a new one. That went out 2 weeks ago. Happy Hour Prohibition. And the Beatles. So how many of you in here already knew about the entertainment? You've been watching the announcements?
Just little clips.
Yeah, you need to start watching because it's coming quick and it's going to start coming quick and fast. And this is what I could, when we just put that out like 2 weeks ago and went on some of the television things and some of the talk shows and all of that stuff, my area went absolutely nuts. So make sure you stay on top of it. We put these in your marketing headquarters. The only one that can get them is you. And you have to have a username and password. If you don't, you see Connie, you get one. We put it there first so that you put it on your tagline. You do anything you need to do to your client so they book with you first. Because if they don't think you know what's happening, that means they think they're smarter than you. Okay, the other thing we have that you want to make sure you do is, well, everybody have a username and password? Okay, make sure you go on to marketing headquarters and you go down to making the flyer. And the first thing there is the Bliss website, your own personal Bliss website. It's 6 clicks of a mouse. You make your own. We do all the backing for you, the videos. It has your name, your telephone number, your logo, and you stick it anywhere you want to put it. You can take the link and put it on the bottom of your signature line. Your clients click on that and they see you and the Norwegian Bliss. We've done it for you. So make sure you go and get it, okay? This is really why I'm here. Is this. It's our group program. You remember me talking before about Norwegian having the best group program. Of course, any cruise line is going to come up to you and talk, pay for your pizza, and come up here and tell you how great we are. I've said that to you before, right? There's room for all of us, but they can't beat us in this. They couldn't beat us in our last one we've had for the last 7 or 8 years, right? This one we've taken it to the next level. This is our affinity group program. I've always said that, you pay your water bill with an FIT booking. You all know what an FIT booking is, right? Individual bookings. You buy your diamonds, your cars, your houses. Oh, I can't raise my foot. I don't have them on, but your Pradas, whatever you do, you buy that kind of stuff with the groups, right? I love FIT. Take care of your water bill, maybe a little grocery bill, or whatever it is. But when it comes to groups, this is amazing. You have choices now. What's that? It's also, that's that flyer, so you don't have to remember it. It's called the group hug, right? You have 2 choices. You can pick 2 complimentary berths for $14. To hold an affinity group, you know how many cabins you need? 7. 7. Keep listening though, because there's a catch. 7. I'm going to put all this skin in the game. You have to have some skin in the game. So you can choose this, or the Savvy Partners, which is what's happening around my area, and I take care of half of California, Nevada, Hawaii, Colorado, and in Utah now. They just gave me 2 more states. Anyway, so what you can choose this, or you can go here. You can pick 1 for $14 and add this to your package. Let me explain. We're gonna get a group to the Mexican Riviera on the Bliss. You're gonna grab the space, put together your flyer, come and travel with Connie. We're going on the 7-day Mexican Riviera on the Bliss. Price $8.99, includes the ultimate drink package, including your gratuities. The ultimate dining package, including your gratuities. See what I mean? $8.99, you're packaging something together, putting it out. People are saying, oh, okay, yeah, right. But you know what? I use my other guy down the street. I'm gonna call him. He calls, goes to Mexican Riviera. Same date, $9.99. he can pick our free at sea. So he gets to pick a drink package, a dining package, or a one. Plus, if he picks the drink package, guess what? He has to pay the gratuities on the drink package, which means it gets added to his total, which is $98. Do you see where I'm going here? So, doing the affinity prop package, and what about the prepaid? What if you got somebody that doesn't drink? You put a group together. This whole bunch is going in a group. You drink. She picks the drink package. You don't. You'd rather have your chips paid for. You drink. So, but you know what? But you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I mean? Normally, in a group atmosphere, when you use your affinity, your amenity points or gap points or whatever you're calling them, it's for the group.
Right.
We understand that not everybody's the same. We are not the same cruise line as everybody else. So now you have a group together. Some drink, some don't. Some want this, some have kids. They have to have the internet. They need this or they need that. That means you can customize their cabin for them. Nobody's gonna beat you. Plus, the drink pack, no gratuities. The dining package, they have to pay their dining package. If we give them a free dining package in FIT, they have to pay for the dining, their tips. Not in this. Do you understand? See how rich it is? Let's say you have a regular group that you know is going to travel with you. They always travel with you. Your people down south, no matter where you send them, what you do, if you make some, they're going to travel with you, right? So no matter what happens, you're going to choose, well, they're going to always go with me because I treat them right. I give them customer service. So I will take the one for 14, plus I'm going to pick two. Let them pick whatever they want, only one. You're going to tell them only to pick one because you know what you're going to keep? Oh no, the most important thing is right there. $75 bonus commission per cabin. Oh, now we're talking. First, I'm giving you one for 14 instead of one for 16, and then I'm gonna pick and choose what they get. And I'm gonna keep $75 bonus commission for myself because I may want to go on that cruise or whatever, or you may just want to go buy yourself another pair of paws. You see what I mean? It is a very rich program. We're doing all of this for you. There is a catch. You can't just call and grab speculative space, hold 16 cabins, waive deposit. We all know that's who we are. You can do that. And your space is good for 120 days prior to sailing. On this, you've got 60 days. Okay, wait. Don't get worried, though. So because you book it so far in advance, and these people aren't maybe not going to go till next October or December or the beginning of 19, you know, what you do to save this price is that we want to know that you're serious. So you have to put skin in the game. $50 deposit per cabin. Hold your space. That gets set on a separate level. That means you are serious, right? So then you start selling into the cruise and all the stuff is sold, or not even all of it's sold. When you're done with your done, you tell them, okay, it's all done. They credit back your money that you put out to hold the space back to your original form of payment. If you used your personal credit card to hold the space because this is too good of a deal, I'm going to down south, you're going to start booking the people's names with their credit cards like you always do. Once you get going on that, you just tell them, please release my money. And they release it right back to where you did it. If we write a check from ships and trips, the same thing would happen. It would get developed back into that. Any questions on this? Do you understand that I really need you to understand this because I do not want to get a call and say the person did, you have a group. Didn't you do a group? Did you have a group on me?
Not yet.
Oh,
I'll get one for 18 or 19.
After we get our stem cell done. Or when are you going in?
It's coming Friday, then I'll be out of commission till the new year.
Yeah, see, I'm the 14th.
Can't be around anybody.
Yeah, I'm the 14th. I'll be thinking about you while I'm hanging out. I can be around people to come visit me. No.
Bring sweets.
Did you
Anyway.
say, Mo, you said you could call in, or these have to be done online?
No.
Okay, you said.
I'd make a phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah, make a phone call. Absolutely.
You can't call and expect the.
What?
You can't call and expect the 120 days prior to sailing deal is what she was saying.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying, I'm expecting, no, you
Right.
can call for this,
She
if you
just-
don't need to book it online. This is, but please remember, it's called the Affinity Program.
Okay,
And they're gonna say, you want choice 1 or choice 2?
choice 2.
Now,
And you still
unless
have
you guys.
60 days?
You have 60 days before you have to put your deposit
Oh,
down.
okay.
You have to put skin in the game.
Yeah.
Which means that you're not, whatever you're gonna do, you're still gonna hold the space. Because
Right.
if you let it loose, like what's going on now, trust me, whatever's left, the price is gonna keep on going up higher and you've secured your rate. This bliss is coming to the West Coast and it's gonna be holy hell for the first 2 seasons. Right? Don't miss out.
Can you charge your client the going rate and keep that?
You can do whatever you'd like. Do you? Who taped me? Am I on tape? Take that off. Do you have a merchant machine?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby, smart travel agents all do. Because I have an agency that I get calls on. I don't get calls anymore because I'm over it. They've all, listen, I've been training you guys for 15 years. I am the group queen of of Norwegian. I was the group queen of Sacramento except for Len. And he always tried to get me. But he bought his business. I didn't. He did cheap stuff. I was always bigger. But I don't, nobody calls me anymore. I've got an agency that the second Hawaii comes out, they buy it. He's still got space for Norwegian Pride of America at $9.99. We have not been $9.99 for 4 years. We are out till 2020. So do you see what I mean? That ship opens for almost 5 years because it sells out so fast. It's $1,600 to go for an inside cabin per person. You got $9.99. Can you imagine? Yes. Feel free. Feel free. So do we get this here? 7 cabins, right?
Yep.
So step 1 is you have to decide whether you want a speculative group, right? Those are 16 cabins. You don't want to put any money up, and they're good for our free at sea, but it's whatever's going on at that time. You book tomorrow and we happen to have a drink package, you get it. You don't book till next month, you want the drink package, it's gone, we only giving you $50, right? It's a crapshoot. There's one of them 4 words. Right? You can do that. The Affinity Program, are you telling me the Affinity Program? It's really the only way, if you want to make a lot of money, which I love making money. Anyway, the speculative program, as I just said, is combinable with the free at sea. You get the amenity that's on the side of your contract, $50 per cabin, or $25 per cabin, or $0 per cabin, depending on how the sailing sells out. Things of that nature, right? The other thing that is a difference with the Affinity group, as I told you, it's $50 bonus, a $50 deposit. Our recall date, any of you ever had your groups recalled? From other cruise lines? Anything?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Well, ours are recalled all the time because we sell out fast. Or we do. I'm very proud of that. We don't have 1,500, what do they have? 40 ships. We have 17 and 16 and 4 coming. So we're getting there. But our recall date, if you are an Affinity holder, which means you've put skin in the game, we're touching you last. We're not coming to get you. We're not coming to take your space. So that's the other part that's nice. And your final payment is 90 days prior to sailing. It is not, do not try to double dip. Do not try to get the pick 2 and then what we're offering, because the pick 2 is way better than what we're offering. Okay? And I can hold you up to 200 cabins. Right? The free at sea, the value versus the price. I don't even know why I put this in here anymore, because we're not even there anymore. Do you know how, I don't know if you're still dealing with it with other lines, but with Norwegian, when we used to get closer to sailings, we'd have cabins and we'd dump the price, right? And then the people would call because, oh, I saw this thing, and if we can fix it, then it takes money away from you, commission. And if you've noticed from Norwegian, since we've done the free at sea, which is now part of our DNA, you're not seeing that anymore. We have something that's going to start on August 1st. There's 3 sailings that we have a little bit of it's back to school day week, right? Always have. There's 3 ships and there's 3 sailings, and they're all within that same week that we're gonna have space on. So I already saw what's coming out. If your clients have been paying, you're paid let's make it easy, paid $1,000. Well, we still have enough cabins this far out to where we're gonna get rid of them when they go to school, that if we dumped them to $4.99 or $5.99, they'd sell out. But then it stops what we've been trying to do for the last 2 years, right? We would rather go out empty than start to change and lower your rates, because it causes problems with your clients, causes problems with our partners, which is you. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna just offer a shipboard credit. So they're still gonna pay $1,000, and it's not announced yet, but we're gonna give them a shipboard credit. FIT booking only, nothing to do with the group. So that's really the difference with us, value versus price. Instead of us dumping the price, we're adding value to it, giving them a free drink package or giving them their gratuities paid for. So instead of so in all actuality, you're still making commission on what we're giving them, because we're not dumping the rate. We're not gonna recall your commission, we're not gonna change the rates, none of that. That's what we've been doing for about 2 years. Yeah.
So, am I understanding correct though, that that's for new bookings?
New bookings
And
only.
it has nothing to do with group?
Nope.
So if I've got somebody booked on a group,
Non-affinity group, they'll never get beat. Your affinity program will never, our FIT, whatever we're gonna give away, will never beat your affinity. Good question. That was a good question. So, it's also in your, I gave you this so that you could kind of get it. If you don't know what our free at sea is, you need to know it, because it's part of our DNA. It changes. The thing that you just saw that I'm telling you is July 31st. I'm telling you right now, it's August 31st. So you're the first to hear about it, it's still good to August 31st. Okay, we just have a cliff, because you know we want your client, don't tell your clients it's good till the 31st, because we want them to book. They have heard so much. You've got another cruise line now that's tinkering with their drink department. I don't know what it is. We all know who they are, but they're tinkering with it, because this is such an added value, and they see what's going on. We are slowly making the industry an all-inclusive. You know we have an all-inclusive ship, right? Do we know that? The Norwegian Sky is our all-inclusive ships. It's the all open bar, right?
really?
That's the one that goes in Cuba, right?
Yes,
So is it still
Oh,
all
I'll
inclusive?
be there.
Okay, yeah.
It's still all inclusive?
All-inclusive,
Oh, okay.
Cuba. See how high the price is?
Yeah, I was looking.
Love it. Yo, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Sell a 3 and 4. What we did with the Sky was we did a test. Who wants to, you just said you sell people down there 3 and 4, which makes $20. Our 3 and 4, I know that's a lot of money as far as I'm concerned, because a 3 and 4 day market, a 4-day market, especially Monday to Friday, is anywhere from $199 on anybody to $129. How much is 15% of that? Ain't $20. So good for you. So what we've done is we've taken a ship. But look at this is stuff that you need to know, because you are in the same business I'm in. I'm just on the other side of the business. I sat behind your chair for 23 years. So I know exactly what makes you work. You know, you're not sitting here giving people stuff for nothing. You want to go and travel for sure, but you want money in your pocket as well. So what we've done is we've taken the Norwegian Sky that was $129 for a 4-day, and oh boy, it was a weekend party ship. So we raised the price to $159. You know. So what we've done is we've done the exact same ship. Everything's the same. All we did was add a drink package. You know how much a 4-day, the $99 of the $129 4-day packages? It's like $549. Now we're going to Cuba. It's like $8.99. Hello, and we sell out. I mean, the October, so we're pulling space away from people that don't have the affinity group. So yeah, so that's where we're headed, right? You can see that. So take a look at that, so your clients can see that they get more than what they're just going to the Caribbean, and you know they get their tips paid for or whatever. So that's our free at sea, and then of course our Hawaii. You know, that's my ship. I've lived through the crap of it. She was $8.99. and we gave you free air out of Sacramento to get you there. $8.99, $1,600 per person for the lowest inside cabin now, and we don't give you anything. It's a completely different, it's been like that now, well, she's really turned around the last 8 years, but for the last 5 years, nobody even calls, nobody even says to me anymore, God, Mo, don't you have anything any cheaper? No, because once they go and their clients come back, they're back, and that's a big commission for you. The higher the cruise price, don't always think your clients need to go cheap. You know, if you have cheap clients, they're not going to want to go on the Pride of America, right? Unless you pencil it out and show them the difference of the price of going to Hawaii and eating or going in the newest hotel in Hawaii, which is the Pride of America. So what I can't give you in Hawaii is the drink package. That's not our rule. It's Hawaii's rule. There's no drinking. There's no casinos. There's none of that stuff. We can't even call it a cocktail party when you take your group on board. It's called something else, and there's a limit of 2 drinks per. Yeah, but that's Hawaii. That's not us, right? I mean, there's no bingo. There's nothing. So if you really want gambling, you got to the back alley down in Chinatown, and they're all shaking and throwing a dice. It's crazy. But so anyway, what we've done is we do have air out of Sacramento. Sacramento Air at $3.99. And that's if they choose the choice number 1, which is the free overnight hotel the day prior. And we put you at, what hotel do we own there? Do we have the Marriott Waikiki right there, because that's right on the beach. You walk out, you have our offices right there. So if your client chooses option number 1, which is the free hotel, then they have the option to purchase the Air of Sacramento on selected sailings. Now, it goes fast. So don't do a last minute booking 90 days before and think we got air left. We don't, but it's there.
Chase an endless summer with Norwegian's Free at Sea and choose up to 5 free offers, up to $2,500 in value. Behold the glitz and glamour of the legendary Monte Carlo Casino, followed by shaken, not stirred, martinis on board, on us, with free unlimited open bar. End a day of breathtaking panoramas in Alaska with Brazilian-style steaks at Moderno Churrascaria. Yours to enjoy when you choose free specialty dining. You're ready to make friends with green turtles and brilliant tropical fish while snorkeling St. Thomas's turquoise waters with free shore excursions. Explore Bermuda's enchanting Crystal Cave and post your amazing pics back on board while relaxing on your private balcony with free Wi-Fi. And you can always bring the rest of the gang along if you choose friends and family sail free. It's simple. Studio and inside staterooms, choose 1 free offer. Ocean views, balconies, and mini suites, choose 2 free offers. Best of all, book a suite for the Haven and receive all 5 and experience a private world of luxury at sea. It's summertime, anytime, with Norwegian's Free at Sea. Book by July 31st. Call your travel professional or 1-888-NCL-CRUISE or visit ncl.com.
Well, the new video, the new voice at the end is being fixed now to make it August 31st. So that just kind of, but that's this right here if you want to make sure that you know what our free at sea is. Okay, and I would make sure that you know that so that your clients know as well, because as long as you know, they know. Yes, ma'am.
The free friends and family center free, is that like the
3rd and 4th.
3rd and 4th and whatever state?
Right.
Okay.
Only 3rd and 4th, not, you know, like we have our garden villas that hold 5,750 square feet. So the 3rd and 4th, not the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Darn. There are people that are, I mean, I'm telling you, a smart travel agent that has a family reunion books both of them, and they show them on paper, and you divide it by 8 people, it's complete, it's almost balconies. And you have, it's unbelievable. And if you go on the Star is the only one left that because you know we own, the garden villas are only 1 on each side of the ship because it takes up the whole, I mean, it's beautiful. But that's the only ship left that has the button that you can push and the door comes up so they can buy both sides. Yeah, 12,000 square feet. Oh, lovely. Okay. I am rich.
Are you now?
I am, even though my credit card declined over there. like I said, I really appreciate you getting me in here last minute. I really do. I'm going to be laid up for a little bit, which means all of the money that I'm normally spending, because with my agents that really want to do marketing, I'm going to have a few months of lots of money. So if you would like to do something, I'll pay for it. But I need a marketing plan. I don't want you to say, I'm going to do this. I mean, really have something in mind. Go and get that group. Go and figure out what it is you want to do. Put it together. Send it to me. Say, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to send out 800 flyers. It cost me $100. Or I'm going to do 800 ads in Sacramento Bee. It cost me $8,000. I mean, do you see where I'm headed with that? Whatever it is, but I need to see what you're going to do. Because I'm real big on return on investment. Because if I were to just take anything, I promise you, you're not going to make any money. I think between Connie and I, and probably yourselves, you have a lot of experience of what you do. I am a senior marketing manager. That's what I do. So I kind of know what's gonna and what's not gonna. Anybody involved in the post office? Does anybody know what direct door knockers are? Direct door, every door?
Yeah.
Door.
It's called.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Every door, I mean, you can do it right online. If you want to look at that, take a look at it. Pretty cool. Anyway, so I've got marketing funds, and then am I on tape so everybody can hear me say this? Today's what?
25th.
25th? How many days are in August? 31? Anything you book starting the 26th to August 31st. I'm gonna add an OBC to your clients. Not only, that's gonna give you the edge over booking somebody, right? They're gonna call, let's say you have an FIT, they're gonna call you today, tomorrow. I want this, you're gonna give them a price, they're gonna get that. We have no groups. They're gonna call you, separate agency, exactly the same price, exactly the same thing, right? What are they gonna do? But you're gonna offer them an additional OBC. Okay? So that's from now until August 31st. And I just want to see what you can move
Okay.
before I know what I'm going to do with you guys. I need to know what you can move.
Okay.
No, not anybody that booked today.
That's okay, just as an extra question.
Okay.
For the onboard credit,
Mm-hmm.
that's for FIT, not groups, correct?
You're going to book a
In
new
other
group?
words, if I book a group,
You're going to book if the group
If
comes
I
to
book a
me
new group-
that shows new group, not a book group that's
No.
already on the books.
I book a group tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
and I book.
Names, and I don't want you to just be
Names and deposits.
names and deposits.
Are they gonna get the OBC?
Yes, ma'am, they are.
That's good. You got that on film?
It's on film. I'm telling you, it's right here. I mean, I'm on film. I'm telling you, okay, just like what I'm serious about this. Because I love to help people make money. That's what I do. That's why I have people that call me to come back or whatever I do. It's because, you know what? I make money. But I was in your seat. And for you to be successful and be knowledgeable, it's good for everyone. Because there are travel professionals, I'm not going to say that. There are people out there that think they're travel agents, and they give all of you that know what you're doing and how to do customer service and how to do things a terrible name,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
They do. I'm the same way. I'm like when I said I will help you do marketing. You come to me, and I'll, I may say, okay, well, what do you think about this? Or because I want you to make money. Because the better you are, the better it is for our industry. Just like there is plenty of I hate it when somebody says, oh my God, this cruise line, they're always getting sick on it. I hate that. It could happen, lo and behold, or for the grace of God, it can happen to any of us. It is an industry. You are part of an industry. We want everybody to succeed. And that's how I feel about my partner. You guys are my partners, right? So I'm serious about that. So if I can help you do what it is that's going to be best for you and your client, first of all, guess who's coming back to see you? Your client. It's all about referral. And it's all about your brand. I have a brand, and a brand is not coming in flip-flops. But I filled you in prior to what was going on, right? I have a brand of who I am. I use 4-letter words. I'm really true to what I say. You know, if I tell you something, I'm gonna do it. You know, if I'm telling you something, it's not a lie. The Russians aren't around me. Do you see what I mean? So I really want to just get a feel, because I got a lot. I mean, I know what Connie does, and as long as she has to do is tell me, okay, this is a go, I'm there, right? I need to see what you can do, and trust me, I'm going to be right there. I'm a rich pocketbook, and does that make sense? Did I just babble for no reason?
No, I just wanted to make
But
sure we were
no,
on the same page.
we are on the same page.
Didn't
I
wanna
am
book a
just
group
saying.
tomorrow and then
I know,
say,
but
well,
let
look
me
at
tell
the
you,
phone.
I am a #1 spy. Oh. If you trying to send me a booking that was booked today, you don't think I can see that?
No.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I get it all the time, and then I just stop offering. I really want you to investigate on what's going on, and we'll do an OBC. Now what's the next question?
How much?
Exactly. See, these are good travel partners. An inside cabin. What do you think an inside cabin is worth for a $500 booking of an inside cabin? That's what to you? That's
25.
That's what I'm doing. See, I love dealing with smart people. Balcony. So you got an inside and outside cabin is what?
50.
50.
Now, inside and outside cabin is what?
Oh, 25.
Yeah, what's the difference with our prices of our inside and our outsides? Not much. So then we're gonna go a balcony,
Yeah.
100.
$50. 50 bucks.
That was a nice try though, guys.
Good job. And what's the size of our mini suites and our balconies? Our balcony and mini suite, very comparable. So balcony, mini suite,
100.
balcony, mini suite are combined, $50.
50, okay.
Go a suite,
100.
yeah,
Okay.
at least.
Okay.
Now you book the big old right? Okay? You got me? And that's till when?
August 31st.
Starting when?
Tomorrow.
And you're gonna all come together, figure out something, and you're gonna email me if you decide you would like to do something. You're gonna come and see me and have a plan. I don't mean a big, Mo, this is what I wanna do. I'm in a senior, I'm over at Sun City, and I'm dealing against Princess, who's always there, but I have a whole bunch of friends, and I'm gonna put together this thing, and I wanna run some flyers, or this is what I wanna do. And this is what it's gonna cost me. Come with a plan, come with a price, and come with an execution of what it is you think you can do. Now, you may say, Mo, I think I could sell 20 cabins. Cool, good try. And if you sell 4, you know what? You tried.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not putting you to that. I'll be able to tell. We'll all be able to tell. We'll just be able to tell. Right? Okay.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Are they gonna increase Cuba to 6 days?
Nope. Why would we?
4?
Why would we?
Because you could do it overnight?
We already are an overnight.
Oh yeah, that one cruise, but the rest of.
All year in 2017, we're overnight in Cuba on the Sky. Now, 19's not that, 18's not that way. We're booked. So what did we just announce day before yesterday? We're pulling the Sun out of Alaska. Oh, we're talking about that. These are all fresh. We're pulling the Sun out of Alaska. She's gonna be our second ship in Cuba out of Port Canaveral.
And it's still gonna be 4 days?
3 day, 4 day. You want a bigger presence? You have to come see our sisters, Oceania or Regent.
No, I just want longer time period.
Yeah.
It's not work going from this coast to the other coast.
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Cuba? Yes, it is. And we have an add-on package for Cuba now. So, if we leave Monday through Friday for Cuba, you can go in the day prior and stay at the hotel and casino. It's $99 with the transfers of the ship. Yes, you can. Easily to do it. It's easy, especially to get to Cuba before he closes it down my wiener. But anyway, down my baby. Sheldon, you're gonna light off so you get a good see of him.
We got some long hair.
And he beautiful. No, that's not even long. That was we did this at Easter, right? So his hair's like here. He's 3. I'm flying Friday to pick him up. So I'm gonna have him for 2 weeks. My daughter is so scared.
How are you gonna run around?
I see you sound just like her. Well, just
found a 3-year-old with me.
I know, but I see him all the time because I'm in Vegas all the time because that's my account. So anyway, well, I've had to FaceTime. He FaceTimes me every day before he goes to school. And then before he goes to bed. Tonight he can't. But anyway, so he gets right in there. He just hasn't got the sithi down yet. Sithi is grandmother in Lebanese. So he doesn't have that down yet. Pretty soon it's a shithi. It's very shithi. Whatever. So, anyway, so I FaceTime. Do you have this done? I have a whole list. So every door in our house now has those plastic things so they can't get in and out. We have the dowel for our big sliding glass door. There's a dowel in there.
Yeah.
So he can't open the door to get out to the pool. The front door has one of those safety latches because he's, and the garage door, there's so many things now. And so yesterday she wants to know where all the knives were, the kitchen, all the knives and stuff. I said, Summer, look. I showed her up on FaceTime. I have that. Went to the dollar store. Greatest store ever. Did you guys ever shop there? Family Dollar. It's the greatest store ever. So they have all those plastic things, or bends or whatever that you pay $6 and $8 for or whatever. $1. So I bought this. Summer, see, look at the top of the refrigerator. See that red thing? I pull it down. All of the knives, anything that are in my utility drawers or anything in the kitchen is there. She made me open all the drawers because she's not coming. Who
The
raised
knobs
her?
on the stove?
I did. No. She didn't say anything about that.
You can pull them off.
I can't.
Put 'em- you can
She didn't
just
say
take 'em
anything
off
about that, so please
and
don't tell
Put
her.
them back on when you need 'em.
Yeah, no, we didn't say that. We took the bedspread, they took them into his room, which is our guest room. I had to take that metal thing that holds your box spring out. We took that out, everything is out. There's just a big, beautiful, bed on the floor so he doesn't roll off, because he's just learning not to sleep in the crib. The doors have little, those things, Walmart has great stuff too, they find all that famous stuff. Anyway, it's pretty cool. Anyway, that's my guy, Josiah John.
Oh.
He'll be your helper while you're recovering.
No, he's going home on the 10th. I'm flying to go pick him up, and then on the 10th, I'm flying to take him. They're gonna be there, I'm getting on the next flight and coming home. Yeah. Yeah. But don't worry, I have drivers coming in. I have, there's this church I've used this family for 15 years. And I'm on the third sister. And they love they come and watch our house, and I have huskies, so I have 3 huskies. I did have 4, and I have 3. So I have a big dog, the huskies, and they come and watch our house while we travel, because I pay them really good, and it pays for their college or their books or something. So she's gonna come, the third sister, because now she's 16, she's gonna come and hang out and use the pool and play in case I can't run. So I'm all set. Any questions?
Very good.
Yeah, thank you. Okay.
I always tell them, oh, you're the one that makes them, they can make the most money, because no one really goes into that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well,
I mean, everyone always tells you how wonderful their ships are and where they're going, but
yeah.
they're not in there just
You know
for
what?
fun.
That's why I bring you this. I'm not going to tell you everywhere we go. If you want to sell me, you're going to sell me because of my product, and your clients want to go. It's your job to know where we go. I'll help you. Absolutely. We're 9 years straight. I can tell you, we're 9 years straight. The best cruise line in Europe. 9 years straight. So if you're thinking about going to Europe, you can't miss by putting them on Norwegian. And if we have 5 ships there in the 9 years straight, and all the other cruise lines are there, take a look at the 5 ships. Take a look at the itineraries. 7-day, 21-day, whatever you want in between. But thanks for saying that. Because that's your part. I can just tell you the new stuff that's coming that maybe you didn't know. And the other thing is, since we're moving the sun to Cuba, if you didn't read that press release, we're bringing the Jewel. We're taking the Jewel out, right? We were taking the Jewel out and bringing the new Bliss. Well, now we decided to pull the Sun out of Vancouver. And so the Sun is now gonna do Cuba, so now we're gonna have 3 new ships in Alaska. So you got 3, right? One on Saturday, one on Sunday, and then the northbound, southbound. And that's gonna be the Jewel. So, yeah, take a look at some of that stuff. But thanks for saying that, I appreciate it.
It's true.
Okay? Sell.